What's up there, ladies and gents? This is Chris from the Mars Anomalies channel. Guys, I got a pretty cool one for you. This one here is the infamous bird from the ROCKNEST area on Mars. And it really does look like a bird. The reason why I'm going to show it again is because not so much... there's something about that particular bird, per se, that is... First of all, it's manipulated to the max. But it shows what I've been saying for a long time, how things have been encrusted. There's actually three things in there that either look, well, both encrusted and demolished at the same time. I believe a lot of this stuff is either A, encrusted from, well, there's two versions of encrusted to me. One is naturally occurring, and space agency occurring, meaning manipulated. One of my subscribers, she goes by the Wraith Woman. She actually had mentioned this in the one of her comments, saying there's a possibility this could have been flash flooded, and this is the reason why this stuff is like thrown around and strewn around. And that's a very good point, because we all agree, at least most of us who are doing these videos, that there was some kind of catastrophic event that happened. Well, what would be catastrophic that would cause to just basically decimate the whole planet? It would have to be a large body from space. I don't care if it's, asteroid, meteor, call it what you will. Any large body and it slams into this planet is going to do a job and a half. It's going to ruin its atmosphere. It's going to just... And think about it. If they had a lot of water, like a lot of scientists are even saying, that it was once like Earth, what would happen if we had a 50-mile piece of rock come and hit the middle of our ocean at X amount of thousands of miles an hour? Well, I guarantee a good part of the planet is going to be wiped out. So whatever it was, it definitely decimated the top of this planet. So, but there's things that are encrusted and there's things that are clearly manipulated, and I'll show you that. So anyway, let's get to the actual picture. This is the infamous bird right here in the middle. Well, pretty close to the middle, just slightly higher than the middle. Now, when I first heard this, I said, yeah, it really does, but it doesn't. Because I had tried to approach my videos in common sense, a more rational way if I can, and try to analyze this thing, because I like to think of a lot of details and really look this stuff over. And the first thing I thought of, I said, well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know any bird that almost has an eye in the back of its head. That's first and foremost. So, but it does have that uncanny look to it. I mean, look at it, it's got the tail feathers, but then I went, that don't look like a feather. I mean, it just really doesn't. And the beak is not a beak. I mean, it's a rock that's behind this actual other manipulated, crusted piece of crap, whatever this is, because you can see it's separate. It's got its own little shadow. See it? So it's not the same thing. It's not a bird per se, although it has that bird-like feature to it. But there's a lot of things on here. I mean, just look around. I mean, look up here. Look at the angles of stuff just right here. Look at this. Nice 90-degree angle coming down, going to this corner right here. But what people don't realize is there's a lot of stuff here on ROCKNEST itself. This might have been a giant city, metropolitan area, and I know a lot of people have a problem swallowing that idea that there was modern stuff on Mars, because a lot of people don't believe there was ever a person, let alone any kind of modern day stuff. But if you check out my video called ROCKNEST Mars Picture, flagged BS, you'll see what I'm talking about. First of all, there's a lot of modern day things on there. I call them, what they look like is, it looks like vehicles, what look like little spacecraft or craft. Just things that just don't make, and they don't make any sense, and there's a lot of inconsistencies. Like you'll see the mountains in the background. I show you what I pull out of those things, and they're just in the picture. So I don't know if it's like different parts of Mars they thrown together, and you just got to just see the thing. It's a cluster. Now, do I believe any of this stuff's here? Absolutely. I believe a lot of this stuff is here. I believe it's, I believe this is, like I said, it was something catastrophic to happen to this planet. So, well, here's the thing. Let's do this. Let's jump out of it, and you can check this out. And of course, this is right here. I believe this is Sol 64. But, yeah, right here, Sol 64. The image was taken by the Mastcam, and right mass, right, onboard NASA's Mars rover Curiosity on Sol 64. And it was 10/10 of 2012. And, of course, it was actually like 5 o'clock, a little after 5, UTC. But anyway, so you click on the full res, and you can check this stuff out for yourselves and, of course, jump right in and everything else. So you got that picture there, and but what's really wild is, I mean, you look at just these things that are sitting underneath this, what looks like a rock. Keep in mind, guys, a lot of this stuff is encrusted, and it's not what you think it is. Again, go watch my video, ROCKNEST Mars picture, flagged BS. Just look for it. It's in my videos. There's stuff clearly, like I said, there's two different kinds of encrusted stuff, and one is natural, and two is, like I said, our buddies over the space agencies and their idea of crusting or covering up, so to speak. But I mean, there's some things back here that I'm going to show you. There's something, and this thing is so perfectly, oh, right here. I mean, you look at this right here. I don't know if you guys can see anything sitting right there, but you will. And this is that, I call it the rectangular pit. You can tell this is just manipulated. Look how everything's such a rugged terrain. Suddenly this is like super smooth and looks like it's got a corner to it. Come on. This is not natural. I couldn't tell you what it is, but it's not natural. There's so many things in this picture that, oh my God. Yeah, it would take a long time to check out. Okay, let's do this. Let's jump into the picture. And I'm going to show you this here. And the good thing about this one here, we don't really have to do too much of using any kind of, you know, magnifying tool in your computer or anything of that sort. You'll see this pretty decent. I mean, you know, I'm going to start off with this area right here with this infamous little bird here, and try to get rid of some of that goldish, reddish garbage to it. But what I noticed right off the bat, let me desaturate too, and this is where you can see what looks like there's something underneath it, right here. And you can see it's like underneath this crusted or whatever this, you can see it's like pixelated to the max right here. I mean, it's actually sad. Let me get rid of some of these compression marks so we can clear that up just a little bit. Okay, and do a little shopping. Now you can see this right here. Now I don't know if, now if you look at this other little funky little anomaly too, look at how it's like squared off right here, comes down. Okay, it's got this right here, goes up. Got this right here. And then it has this thing sticking out. It looks like a cable running from it. And of course you can't see where it goes, but look at this, something else right here that's rectangular. Got some other kind of weird thing going around here. I don't know if this is all one unit right here and whatever this is, but it looks like some kind of box of some sort, and it's got this cable running down from it. But whatever this is, that's not normal. Underneath here, you can see there's something else under whatever this is. And I think they just made this out to look like some kind of bird or some kind of thing to throw people off. Again, this is that weird goofy eye, which would be right there if that was a real bird. And that's not a beak. And you'll see this is different. Look at the way this got this little rectangular shape type thing right in that. I mean, that's not a typical rock you would see, you know. Look at it right here, like that outline of something right here in the back on the upper part of this. Look at this. Comes up, comes down, nice and smooth. And then, of course, it's like just kind of hidden. This thing here is off the ground. And you can't tell what it is, but it looks like it's got some kind of weird little thing like holding it up, like it's something underneath it. See it? That's kind of goofy. And there's something right here. Okay. There was something over here too. I mean, just look at the shapes of these things. You can actually see there's actual angles and designs, and like this thing here. Look at this. In the back here on the upper left. See that? That's just, it doesn't even make sense, man. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, there's a ton of stuff. Just watch my other video. You're just going to be like, oh my God, you got to be kidding. But again, this is what I noticed too. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but right here there's this little corner piece. And then, of course, this is all in a way. But then it stops right there at this corner and then goes down. So there's clearly something else here. This is not, I think this is all faked here. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It may have started to be, maybe a lot of this is naturally crusted, but if there's anything, parts protruding from it, they'll cover it up. You know, there's something else sitting right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it goes down like this here. Got this weird little pot sitting right here. It's like, and you can see it's like outlined. And you can see whatever this is sticking out, and there's something else that just kind of goes up to it right here. I don't know what the heck that is, but it goes like this, up, goes across, comes down. 1 to this piece, 2 to this piece. I've seen this before not too long ago. Kind of looked like that one I just had the number 6 in. The video, one of the recent ones I had. And it looked like this little tiny little diagram kind of thing sticking out of, it was actually in another rock. But something similar to it anyway. But anyway, if you look here, this is all completely blurred out, but this is actually shapes and some kind of weird symmetrical lines and some kind of little designs or something in there. Look at this. And you'll see this is a little bit different right about now. Okay. Like I said, you can still see this outline of this thing here on the ground. Got these lines and little openings or whatever these are, and then here's that pot here, and it has that what looks like a cable type thing coming out of it. But here's that little weird thing, and you really can't see it too well because, you know, thanks to NASA and all these nitwits, they just love to do all of this stuff to it. But look at this, how it's just round. It's kind of sticking up from the rest of the surface of this, and it has that weird thing coming up, going across. Got this nice little angle right here. It actually looks like it keeps going. It looks like it goes right there. Let me see if we can't sharpen it up a bit and do a little darkening. I don't know if I can get right up on it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get on it and really see it. But you can see it right here. It kind of goes up. It might even actually go all the way up to here. I'm not sure, but it looks like it goes around, comes down to here. Whatever this is, it has multiple things right here. It's just, so it's obviously mechanical. All inside here, you can see where it's like cut out. It's actually, whatever this is a machine or some kind of thing, and it's actually exposed in just this area alone. I mean, I don't know any other way what to call that other than it looks like it's just a bunch of mechanical parts or something laying right here on the backside of this, whatever this is. I don't know, but it's clearly not, you know, obviously a bird. But I mean, as far as, you know, just a regular stone per se. And here's that, what looks like part of the beak. See how it's like you can see the shadow now, it's now in white, but it looks like one of these, what are those Vicks coal tablet kind of things. It's kind of got that weird shape to it like this here, and it's got that rectangular piece like I showed you earlier. So, and so yeah, I mean, it's just this crazy stuff here. I mean, look at this. I just noticed this too. There's something right off the top of the head of this thing. Oh, I'm going to use the term head, but right here coming off the back of it. See that right there? It's actually got this cutout. It's actually looks like it's cut out right here, and it's just exposing a whole bunch of mechanical parts here. Now, again, I don't know what these are, but you can just see something right here. It's like really been fudged out, but there's something here, and it's got a square part to it here, right there. Is it? Okay, and it looks like it's cut out right here and here. Now, all of this may not make any sense at all, because this was, I think this is all drawn in to throw off the fact that this, whatever this is here. And again, this is not no part of the wing, of course. This has got some kind of mechanical parts to it too. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit in case you guys want to eyeball this a little bit better. But see that right there? It's like cut out, and there's something right there sticking out, and all of this right here is mechanical. And like I said, I believe you can see, if you guys actually zoom into this part right here, well, we're going to call it the face of the bird, it's really manipulated. I mean, this has all been a mess. And they try to, and you can see there where they really try to manipulate this and get this out too. So there's a bunch of mechanical parts in this thing. Let me back out here a little bit. See how you can still see whatever it is? It's just ghosted right there. And you see the square part of it, the base, what I just showed you, and then you can see that cutout. So all of this stuff is in the picture. Watch this little round circle here with this line going through it. Watch this. It's still there. See that? It's still there. So is in this, and all of it's there. That means it's in the picture, at least to me, from past experience with these pictures, that's actually in the picture. Okay. Now the next one I'm going to show you guys, this one's kind of goofy. I mean, and basically, like anything in my videos, I want your input. You guys can tell me. I believe this has a bunch of cars in it. I believe believe it or not, this picture shows so many things hiding right now. You just can't even imagine. I mean, just take a look at this rock here. Somebody showed something here, like they showed it was like some kind of creature or something like that. I don't believe it's a creature. I believe it's some kind of mechanical pot, and it's sticking out. But look at this. I mean, just these weird patterns in here, and they said this was some kind of lizard or something hanging off of it. But these are mechanical parts. You can clearly see there's things coming off this stuff. You know, look at this round right here, right here, and it comes down. See that? 1, 2, 3 slits in it, or 2 slits in it rather. But you can see it actually comes down. It looks like a mechanical part. It's just blended in, and it's purposely done that way so you guys can't see what this stuff is, or anybody can see for that matter. But I believe there's cars in this, and one of them I'm going to show you next. It looks like, I mean, this thing's been thrown around. It's been, I mean, it looks like there's a giant boulder on the roof of it, and it's been crushing the car and everything else. I believe what's on the roof, though, has been manipulated, because when you do zoom into this that area, it's like really manipulated. So they might have put this on here to make it look like, you know, just another part of a rock. Who knows? Now, I'm just looking at this right now as I'm talking to you guys, and just above this picture, there's another round thing right here. See it? And it comes down. It comes down to like this neck thing. It has this round thing in the center of it. These things I'm going to show you is only the very tip of the iceberg, guys. This rock nest is huge and it's got a ton of things in it. A lot of people have covered this. Just check it out. I mean, there's no reason to lie about this stuff. This is the reason why I bring it out. I'm not trying to lie about it. I'm trying to show you what's in it and what's being hidden. But like I said, this next anomaly, I'll be all right. Anomaly, it actually looks like it's crushed in. This car looks like it's crushed, but you can clearly see the driver's side window, the driver's side rear window rather. What looks like a door handle, and it looks like it's this thing's been destroyed. But anyway, what the anomaly in question is right here at the top right. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this right here, that's been manipulated like they just added to this. But you can actually see where this has been crushed in. Here's the window, the driver's side window, and this would be the front end of the car over here. Back driver's side window, what looks like a door handle. This would be your window. Your front windshield will be running like this here. And it looks like if you were standing right here on the side of it, it looks like the passenger side is actually tilted up a little bit, like it'd be almost coming towards you, like if they could tip the car over onto you. And because the reason why I say this is because it looks like you can see like would be the firewall of the thing, and it's right here. Now I don't know if the car ends right here, and this is the nose part of it, because it looks like there's a wheel right here. Now, is it possible, you know, because I mean you can break welded, you know, parts of anything, machine or car, vehicle, call it what you want. Is it possible it's broken off, or is it just separate? And I'm going to show you that a little bit better right now. And it appears, if you look at, if this is clearly a car, if it is one, it looks like there may be another one facing this way, and you can see side windows. But anyway, let's equalize it up a little bit. Let me jump in a little bit here. I don't know how much this is really going to mess this up, but let's try it. All right. Let's throw a little blur into it. See this right here? It's like, it looks like it's been really manipulated, but you can see what right here, like the pillar, which is basically the frame of your car, or the body of the car. This would be the driver's side window, door handle, back window, and this, you can just see right here, look at the way the steel comes down, go like this, and then it comes down like it's been crushed. Right here has been crushed. And like I said, this would be the nose of the car, or the windshield would be here. This would be like the firewall kind of thing, and there's something right here, and it looks like there's side windows, like one. You see it comes right here up, and then it comes over, and then there's another one, and then this would be the front window, and this may be another car. Or that's just part of this other nose, like it might be the clip of the front clip of the car. I don't know. Let's get rid of some color. And then I actually throw some color in it too, but this is all in black and white. And like I said, you can't really picture this too much. This is, you know, it may be a rock or something on it, but it looks like they overdid it. It kind of looks cartoonish to me, but anyway, you can clearly see there's something right there. It's round, and it looks like this has been separated from this, because look at it, looks like it's actually part of this other whatever this is. Now, is it possible it's a machine or something else? But it just stuck out as a car to me. And of course, you guys can give me your thoughts on it. I colorize it to see if we can just kind of bring it out a little bit. But yeah, like I said, what looks like the wheel. This would be the front clip of it. This would be the rest of it right here. And it looks like you can just start to see the rear wheel right there. See it? Just start to see like maybe the wheel well, or this was part of the wheel well right here. See where it's rounded? So this may be part of whatever this is right here, because it looks like a windshield of another car. Side window looked like this would be the passenger side. Back window, front window, windshield, and this would be the front of this other car. Because it looks like you just see a radius here where it used to be a front wheel or something like that. I don't know, like the front clip was torn right off the car. I'm just saying that's what I'm relating it to, what I see here on Earth. It kind of looks like something you'd see like it's been in an earthquake, or something's been in a crusher, or something like at a junkyard or something. You know. Another one I got over here is a perfect example of how they love to manipulate things. This thing is just, I mean, you can just tell. Right here. This is in question right here. And when I'm looking at it, I'm going, well, I don't know what the heck that is. And then I went, wait a minute, look at the pixelation right here. Squared right over there. Nice, tall, rectangular kind of things. But I notice this one, it's like whatever this is on an angle like this here. See it? Okay? And you can see whatever this is, it goes all the way to here. You can actually see it goes right through. You can actually see the line of that manipulation. And they done it, and then I'm looking, I'm going, wow, there's a couple round things on the ground here. Looks like they look round. I'm saying, what the heck is that? And I went, wait a minute, this looks like it's got a wheel on it. So is it possible that this is another vehicle? It looks like some kind of delivery truck or some kind of weird thing. And I'll show you what I mean. And again, you guys can tell me what you think it is. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing this off the top of my head here. Now, this looks like some kind of little small delivery truck with the back here. This would be the cab, passenger side window, windshield. And it looks like it's been twisted to hell because here's the wheel, and if this is the body, all of a sudden the nose is twisted this way. This may be the front wheels because I was looking for a front wheel. I couldn't find it. Let's blur it up a little bit and then do a little reshopping. Okay. To me, that's what it looks like to me. Now, it could be just a piece of machinery, and I get that. But it looks like you can just like see the roof line of this thing, and this would be the windshield right here. Passenger side window, and this could be the nose to it, and there's the front end. And like I said, I looked for the front wheel, I couldn't find it, but then I went, well, what the heck are these laying on the ground? So, and if I go back, it looks like there's round things here on the ground. Is it possible there's the two front wheels of this thing? Is it possible it's just gears? Is it possible it's just a machine twisted up? I don't know, but you can see there's an outline of this thing that clearly doesn't look like a standard rock. And you can see the pixelations even more so right now. Right there, you can see it all pixelated. Right there, look at it all. You can clearly see, and the different colors show this. Like, you can see the different parts of the manipulations and how they really did this up. And by blurring it, you take some of the compression lines out and some of their manipulations. And it looks like you can actually see things a little bit clearer now. But, you know, what this is, honestly, I don't know. But it kind of looked like some kind of vehicle twisted up. It looked like something it was just beat to hell and you know, whatever happened here. But here's a perfect example. My main thing was to show you that a lot of stuff is encrusted, meaning either due to natural occurrences or because of the manipulations. And the the third item here I showed you is clearly manipulated. And it's, you know, you can clearly see it's something other than a rock. Now, there is tons of this stuff in this picture, guys. There's tons of it. So all you got to do is, like I said, I mean, if you want, you get a little extra time. I'll even put the link in there. ROCKNEST Mars picture, flag BS. That's my other video, and it's pretty lengthy. But when you see it, you're just going to be, whoa. There's tons of stuff, and I don't even, I mean, this would have easily been a 4-hour video. There's just so much in this area, it's unreal. So have a look at that thing and tell me what you think, as well as this one here. I'd be curious what you guys think. Like this one right here in the top here. This one here, it looks like a wrecked car to me. Now, am I wrong? I could be, sure. It doesn't look like a rock. That's all there is to it. It just doesn't look like a rock. And of course, our little infamous bird here. And if, you know, I mean, here's the wild part. Watch this. Now, you've seen the anomalies that I've got. And you can look right here now. In fact, I'm even going to drop this back down to 50%. You guys can pause this here if you want. Use your magnifier. You really don't need it, but if you want to use it to check out more detail, you can do that. And I'm going to jump into 100% because those may be too small and you won't be able to see it at all. So, check this out. And again, if you think about it, car here, there's really not, they're pretty done close as far as size comparison. You know, there's really not that much difference. I mean, this might have just been a smaller car. I mean, come on, we got SUVs today that are huge, and we got smart cars running around. Look at the differential in size-wise. So, is it hard to believe, or is it hard to fathom, or wrap your mind around? No. Again, these are just, yeah. Take a look at my other video, too. That's all I can tell you. But you look at this, and look at this bird. Now, watch this. You can barely see any of this. It's gone. I mean, you can still see the stuff because I pointed out, but this one here, right here, and you can see that's pretty clear in the front there, but then all of this is like crusted, and you can see this is fake encrusted. I think a lot of this is actually in the dirt, and then they just finish it up. They just take a part of the ground, like my buddy Christian does over at the Olympus Sky. He'll show you, it says how to become a Mars liar. He actually shows how he takes a piece of ground or surrounding area of that particular anomaly and puts it right over it. I mean, he's actually showed rocks disappear. So, check his video out. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. This, you know, and you know these guys are like the smartest guys on the planet, so you know they're going to do everything they can to manipulate and hide these things. I mean, the everyday guy can do this. Why can't they? So, it's not hard to believe. Like I said, you can see this now because I pointed it out. That car up there in the corner. This one right here. And the stuff that's actually hidden right here. Underneath this, whatever this is There's a piece here, layer. There's something on top of that layer, and then there's something here. I believe there's multiple things in here, and this is not. This over here is a total different thing. It's independent from this. Because, again, you can see this corner right here, this very corner, comes down, hits a corner here, and then goes down. And as you can see that even right there, there's something. I'm going to keep it at 100%. Okay. Here's some parts. Here's that other weird thing in here. Looks like some kind of cable running off of it. Okay. Sharpen up a bit for you guys and then invert. And you can see this right here. And all of this right here, what looks like something sticking out right here. And it's clearly some kind of mechanical thing or something. I mean, there's just a bunch of stuff in there. I mean, but I just wanted to show you guys, just because, like I said, between the sediment or whatever, the encrusted rock, stone, sand, anything could be on this stuff. And, of course, their own manipulation. So it's hard to pull a lot of this stuff out, but it's there. I promise you it's there. This had to be some metropolitan area, some kind of huge city kind of thing. And, of course, you would never know because just the way these pictures look. But if you just pay attention to detail, you can see this stuff pretty well. But with that, guys, I'm going to let you go. And as always, hey, guys, I mean, like I said, throw a comment. Tell me what you think this stuff is. I never speak in absolutes. I tell you what this stuff looks like to me because I relate it to here on Earth. And you guys can do the same, of course. But, I mean, you might see something different that I didn't see, or you just see it at a different way or a different angle, and it looks like something totally different to you. Let me know. Give me your ideas. That's what this channel's about, just to, you know, tell you what's going on and give you the, you know, find the truth and help everybody come to that same conclusion, you know. But I'm going to let you guys go. I just figured I'd do this somewhat quick video. And, you know, if you're a viewer, just go ahead and subscribe. And, you know, be glad to have you on board. And you'll be aware of any of my pictures and videos, because I do have plenty more coming up. I have plenty more videos, as well as pictures that I have on my external hard drive that I still have to go through yet. So, anyway, guys, hey, thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. And you guys have a good day, and I will see you next pick.